Alright, hi Dr. Murphy, this is Aliana Whittle. I'm going to do my video. So I made my Joe Harry's window. I don't know if you, it's probably backwards, so you probably can't read it, but there it is. So for the open square, the like known to self and unknown to others, and known to others, sorry. It's like pretty similar to how it was at the beginning of the semester. I don't know. But I just like, everybody knows I'm friendly and kind and pretty open about my feelings. I feel like I don't really, if I'm mad about something, you're gonna know. I'm not gonna hide it. Generally, I might not tell you why I'm mad about it, but it also depends on the issue. I'm a hard worker. I love fiercely. The people that I love them fiercely anyway. And I have a huge complicated family. Everyone that knows me knows that. And then I just added some like stupid things, like everybody knows I love Disneyland and I love traveling. And then in the blind spot box, it's like at the beginning of the semester, I talked to my mom about the blind spots. I didn't really follow up with her because I'm not living with her anymore, so I didn't feel like it would have been made sense to ask her, I guess, since she's not really with me to analyze me very much. I talk to her like maybe once a week. But at the beginning of the semester, she quickly answered me when I asked her and said that my biggest blind spot was that I don't put the right priority forward. I am very hardworking and I'm very driven. If I have a goal that I want to achieve, I will achieve it. But the problem is, like, I don't always have the right goal in mind. Like, at least I have the right goals, but I don't have the right one prioritized. So, like, last semester, like, spring 2019, that semester, like, I was mainly focused on, like, getting to Europe and going to Europe and paying for it by myself and being an adult and all that. So I had 3 jobs and I was working 7 days a week and also trying to go to school. And I think a lot of that was also I just like wasn't interested in what I was doing. I felt lost, like I didn't have a major. I still don't have a major. I still feel lost. I still don't know what I'm doing. But it's like, I feel like it's a lot easier to like just kind of blow it all off when you don't have like a concrete goal you're going towards. And like I've talked to a lot of other students and my friends about that, like especially the ones who also aren't majoring in anything right now or hate their major. It's really hard to like keep going when you don't know what the end is looking like. Especially for me, like I'm taking all these classes, but like I don't have a major, so are they really gonna matter? Like, I don't know. So it's kind of harder to find the motivation there to do it, especially if you're not really interested in it. But yeah, then for my blind spot this time, I said that still the same thing of like putting my effort towards the wrong goal. I have another Europe trip planned for next semester or for next summer with my family again, and I'm still paying for it all by myself. But this semester I only had 2 jobs, and both of them I cut back on my hours significantly, so that made a huge difference, I feel like. And then next semester I'm actually only gonna have 1 job. I'm just gonna be nannying full time, so I won't be in a restaurant. It's a lot more consistent hours. The dad is divorced, so he only has the kids every other week, so I'll have so much more time for school, which I haven't had since high school. So I'm really excited about that. But I'm also really, another blind spot I talked to my grandma about is me cutting everyone off when I'm going down like a self-destructive path, and that it hurts everybody else too. So when I feel myself like slipping and like not focusing on school and like not caring about it and not like trying at all, I just like stopped talking to everybody about it, and that, like, my grandma, because, like, sorry, I'm totally crying, but, I talk to my grandma all the time about everything. I call her every day when I'm, like, walking to class, and then when I'm walking home from class, or walking back to my car from class, and I call her in the morning, and I go talk to her 5 times a day, usually, but she obviously notices when I stop talking about school, like, if I'm not specifically talking about my homework assignment or that class that day or whatever, that's when she kind of knows, like, is everything okay at school? Are you trying? And, so she knows to check in, but not everybody else does, and they shouldn't have to. It's not their responsibility, but that's definitely one of my blind spots. Then for my hidden box, I, what is unknown to self and unknown to others? I don't know. Did I do the box wrong? I don't know. Anyway, in my hidden box, I said I am terrified of being in debt for the rest of my life, and what if I don't like the career I choose? So those are the things I don't really talk about out loud very often, just because there's so much pressure to finish school. That have to finish school. Like, my parents have invested not a lot of money, but they paid for a little bit of it, and they let me live at home for free still, so it's hard to say, like, I don't want to go to school anymore, and I know I have to go to school, but it's hard when I don't know what I want to major in. Sorry, I'm totally crying. I know that I want to be a pilot after school, and then I have to get a college degree in order to do that. Like, to get hired by a commercial airline, you need to have a bachelor's, and then once I get my bachelor's, then I can go to flight school, and that's like a 1.5-year program, which sucks because it's a whole nother like $65,000-$80,000 depending on where you go, on top of your bachelor's degree, which also obviously isn't cheap. But yeah, that's like one of my hidden things that I don't talk a lot about it, because a lot of my friends are on scholarship, which actually I know a lot of them have lost their scholarships, as did I last semester. But still, it's like kind of, you're not supposed to like admit that you're not doing well in school, because everybody just assumes that you are, especially all the people that I know, because I went to a college prep school, so everyone assumes like you're doing amazing. Every like acquaintance I know, especially the adults, are like, oh, you probably just sail through school, it's probably so easy for you, you don't even flinch, like your high school was so hard, like you had to deal with so much more back then, like you probably barely even like are challenged